What's going on, guys? No Guides here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to be cutting the passing lanes, or cutting the passing lanes tutorial. I'm using a very cheap team to do it, to show you can still do it at this time when everyone's using top mega teams with a very cheap gold team. I want to show you it's still possible to do so. I also got the eye tracker on the screen as well, so you can see that little blob. That's what I'm looking at. So every time you see it moving about, that is exactly what I'm looking at on the screen. We're going to go through kind of passing lanes and we'll answer some queries that many of you guys have in regards to how to cut the passing lanes, what to do, how do you defend against it. So I'm going to go through all that. We're actually facing it against a League 1 team. Very interesting. I'm not actually seeing a League 1 team before. Presuming he's doing an objective. We are playing rivals, of course. Now the key thing is with cutting the passing lanes, in my opinion, is to always have a combination between running and using the running jockey. A combination of those in some sorts is really, really good. So running and running jockey. The most important thing is to combine them both together. So the most important thing, as I said, when you run in jockey, is like this, just a simple things like, when someone's running towards you, you be conservative. It's always a basic thing. I'm not going to kick the ball out of play. I'm just going to show you what tactics I'm using just to make this a bit more realistic and applicable. I'm going to use exact tactics so you can control you can basically copy exactly what I'm doing. We're going to use balance everything on 5 to make it more applicable as everyone else be using it. We're going to have both our CDMs on cut passing lanes, cover center and stay back while attacking. Left back, right back, stay back. And the two strikers on stay forward, the cam and a striker. Ram and balanced. Two CDMs stay back, cut passing lanes, cover center. Left back, right back on stay back while attacking. So this way, after this video, I'd recommend going into a match, trying out yourself and maybe coming back to this video and seeing what you're doing wrong. So again, what I'm doing is everyone can buy this cheap team, so it's not, people think it's a mega team. And you might be thinking, oh, I got 12 MS. Well, let me tell you something, my MS doesn't mean a difference. My MS, my internet on my side is really, really bad. Just to give you a bit of an insight, it's like I'm playing on 300 MS. To give you a bit of an example, last week I had 8 disconnects in Weekend League. So that will give you a bit of insight how my internet is. Now, when we don't have the ball as well, you need to also be aware where your players are. This is important as well. When you're cutting the passing lanes, too many times I see players running forward with their right back. Now, if you lose the ball over here, if you lose the ball here with your right back, you're now going to have a massive hole. You can look on the bottom right corner. You can see on the radar, I've only got 3 defenders now. This is one thing that I see quite a lot. You can see how OP AI is. Like, if I lose the ball over here, look, I got no right back in position. So it's also important to understand where your players are and where they are forward. That when you're defending, I normally use right stick switching. Now I use ball relative, and again, I'll always push my opponent away from goal. You see that I'm pushing him away from goal? I'm trying to not let him cut inside. See, I'm trying to mark the passing lanes. I'm just using running jockey. You see, I'm not even tackling him. That's the key. A lot of the times I see many of you guys just spamming the tackle button. I never use a tackle button. The only time I'd ever use a tackle button is if I'm right next to the ball and I know I'm guaranteed going to win it. Again here with CDM. So we're going to do a quick switch here. We're going to switch to our opposite side. An L1 trigger to push that left wing forward. Do a driven through ball. And we're going to do a fake shot into the space. And we're going to do a ball away. Turn around. And we're going to go outside the box. Now he's somewhat parking the bus. We're going to pass the ball to one of our strikers and try to do a first time fake shot. We can see Dembele going to do an L1 trigger to Ben Yedder. First time fake shot. Didn't get away that time. Now here, it starts from defense. Now that's my CDM. Now I want my CDM to go back in position, so I'm going to use my cam. Use my cam. Now I'm using my lamb to defend. You see? I'm using my lamb. I'm breaking up the pitch in quadrants. I'm thinking, okay, you know what? When the ball's in the middle of the pitch, I'm using my cam. That's my CDM. So I'm running back with my CDM, putting in position. Then I'm going to use my cam. See, I'm using my cam to defend. See, it's all about right stick switching. Now I'm using ball relative. If you are using player relative, I'll probably make a video on why I use ball relative, actually in detail explaining why. But like here again, using my cam to defend first because my CDM's out of position. And you see, all I'm doing, I'm just running back. Nothing in particular. All I'm doing is I'm looking where the ball carrier is and I'm trying to find, can I get past? Like, see, like here, Ben Yedder running back with him. Now I want to switch to Suzuka. I've got no cams in sight, so I'm going to use my CDMs. Being passive, I'm marking the middle area. See, I'm pushing him to the wide area. You see that? I'm pushing him. Then once I see the ball, I get the ball. Okay, now I'm going to play this out again. When I'm passing the ball out, I'm not doing anything aggressive. I'm not holding the run button. When I'm in a final third, let go of the run button. And I'm just going to only use the run button when there's a clear space to run into. Again, this way you have more. See how much control I have over the ball? I'm just using left stick movement, by the way. But see how much control I have over the ball just by simply just holding the left analog stick. Again, running jockey. Nothing too extravagant. Now I use fullbacks and centre back. I'm pretty sure if you understand this game very, very well, you will know what I'm talking about. Since many of you guys are probably not too in tune with using fullbacks and centre back, basically it's the pace, the agility and balance which ultimately makes them better than centre backs. Strength is not that important in this game. When people that people will find that strength is important for centre backs, but the only reason why they find it is because they don't understand how to use pace. You know, if you've got a fast player, you can always run in front of your opponent, and therefore it negates the element of strength. Again, CDM, going to shield the ball a little bit, pass the ball upwards, pass the ball to our striker, going to do a quick L1 trigger so Dembele makes that run. Do a through ball to Sissoko, no one to pass to, going to go back. See Lucas outside the box, quick 1-2, touch inside, see Lucas overlap, and simple shot. What I did there is I played for time. I passed the ball to Dembele. I knew that his player was going to overlap. Well, I did a 1-2 with Lucas, so Lucas was going to run forward the ball. Again, running jockey, protecting the central areas of goal. You see that? Going to start the attack again. Again, we've got nowhere to go. We're going to do a quick 1-2 down the wing. Pass is not on, so we're going to go back. The key is as well, never forcing it. Like, see now, if I lose the ball here, I know I'm in trouble. So I don't want to lose the ball here. I want to be very, very careful about what I do. Make sure my passes are very, very much perfect. I'm trying to face the player and then making a pass and recycle the ball. See, there's nothing wrong with, that was actually meant to be down the wing. There's nothing wrong with going back. If there isn't an option available, I have an issue with people just going back needlessly, but if there isn't a passing option available or you're trying to break down part of the bus, you do have no choice. Again, going to use my RAM here. Going to use my cam now. Now, as you can see, Martial's out of position, so I'm going to drag Martial, use him, he's my lamb. See, I'm using my lamb, defending on my lamb. Then I'm going to use, okay, now I'm going to use my left back now because I got no choice. Going to use my left back, he cut inside. Going to use my centre back now. So there I was forced. So you only use your centre back when you absolutely need to. Again, using my cam now, use my cam defending. See, I'm just running into, now how I'm defending this passing lane is, what I'm doing is, instead of cutting the pass out at the actual route of the pass, or where the pass is being taken, I'm actually cutting the passing lane at where the ball is going to be. I'm going to do a simple, oops, so like here, watch here, with my CDM watch, I'm running back into Ben Yedder, you see that? I'm stopping him from making a pass to Ben Yedder, you see that? Well, the most important thing is when you cut the passing lane, capture the passing lane and then run alongside it. It's like there, I see that passing lane to the other striker. Now I'm going to press along that passing lane. The key thing is you need to find the passing lane and then run alongside towards it. So let me give an example, right? So let me just draw this on the screen while I am playing. This is, imagine, for example, player A is over here and player B is over here. What you want to do is, if the pass is getting passed this way and you have a player over here, what you want to do is you want to interject the passing lane and then you want to keep running alongside the passing lane to defend. So how you do it is you run, normally using the R2 button, then once you're in the passing lane, in order to maintain that passing lane, you have to hold the running jockey towards your opponent. That's the key. So the most important thing is cutting the passing lane. What I see many people doing too many times is they're running like this. Let's say you have a player there. They're running all the way like that. Let's say to where the ball carriers, or to where the ball is going to be. Or if this person's got the ball, they'll just run like this towards them straight. The key thing is interject the passing lane at the closest angle and then go towards the player. I'll be honest, I normally just go back because it's more of a safe option, always going towards where the ball is going to be. So we're going to focus on that now. So again, we're going to mark the defensive area of the goal. Now, one thing people always get, they get questioned about, like, who do I switch to? There's a player in the way, who do I switch to? Well, outside the ball, inside the box, I normally usually man mark the striker. So if the striker's got the ball, I would use my player in yellow and I'll man mark his opponent's striker. The key thing is always looking at it, as I've said for many years, is the imminent danger. Always look at what's the most dangerous option. Think, okay, if he passes the ball back to his CDM, what can you do with it? He's going to have to pass the ball again. Like, just imagine, for example, outside the box. If he's got a striker there, and he's got a player here, and you've got a choice with one CDM, who do you mark? You should always mark this player over here, because that is where the danger is. If he passes to him, he has to make another pass to the striker anyway. If the other CDM wants to shoot from back here, fine, let him do so. The key thing is the imminent danger. Again, the running jockey is what serves us. So we're going to focus on now. We're going to maintain our shape. We're going to use the right stick switching and the L1 switching, and we're going to focus on just giving him the ball and marking a passing lane. Again now, Dembele, looking at his striker, cutting a passing lane. Now I'm looking at his other striker, cutting out a passing lane. See, I'm cutting out a passing lane. Look at my eyesight. See where my eyes are looking. Again, I'm going to pass the ball to him again, and we're going to do the exact same thing here. Again, now we see the danger. Now we have to use our centre back now because CDMs are too far. We're pushing him away from goal. Now he's towards goal. Bit risky there, but again, we're going to hoof the ball out, give the ball to him, and let's see how he reacts. Again, oops, we got the ball. Didn't mean to get the ball back over there. Again, cut the passing lane. Oops. It looks like, look, you can probably see how OP AI is actually at this moment of time. So let's look at how he's defending actually. So look, he's running out towards me with Golovin, which he shouldn't be. Well, it's actually not that bad as a striker. Now he's left Lucas free. He should be man marking Lucas because that's the imminent danger. That's offside now. Or it's not. Look at Ben Yedder. Look how much space Ben Yedder has. Look, he should be realizing, okay, you know what Ben Yedder is? Look, he's using his. Look, he's running towards me. The passing lane to Ben Yedder is not marked. You see that passing lane to Ben Yedder? Look, watch Ben Yedder. Just focus on Ben Yedder for this whole clip. I'm trying to pass the ball to, oh, Dembele. Now watch Dembele. Like, that's my strike. And all I'm going to do now is simply go up, do a simple ball roll in between the passing lane and make a pass to Dembele. You see how easy it is to get through because he's not actively marking the passing lane. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. Trying to pass the ball to one of my strikers. Look at Lucas outside the box or Dembele. They're completely unmarked. See, this is why it's so easy to break. Look at this Dembele. Look, I can do a quick 1-2 with Ben Yedder. And I can pass the ball back. Ben Yedder will go offside and will come back on again. Watch, I'm going to pass the ball straight to Ben Yedder. And there's no, look, see, I can just do a simple fake shot and get it behind after that. So the most important thing is look at imminent danger. So watch, for example, now how I defend. So let me give the ball back to him. Now watch, we're going to use our ram first because that's position where our ram's meant to be. We're going to use our ram. Cut inside, made a mistake. That's it, we've got the ball. Let's give the ball back to him. Again, we're going to use our striker now a little bit. We're going to use our striker to press from the front. We're going to use our cam now. We're going to switch to our ram now. And we're going to mark. Now we're going to use our left back, run back. See, we're going to run. See, we're running back. Now again, there's no danger here. See, I'm not running to him. I'm running to where the ball's going to be. I made a mistake here. Now again, see them going to run back, run back, run back. That's the danger zone's in the middle, forcing him to go away. Sissoko, AI did that for me. I didn't do that. AI did that for me. Threw a ball down the wing. We're going to do a simple ball around the goalkeeper. Nothing too extra. Oh, that was a bit too early. Oh, we kind of got away with it. Drag back. Outside the box. Don't panic. Do a ball into the space. See, ooh, that was meant to be a better pass. But anyway, again, we've got one CDM now. Now with one CDM, we have to be passive. We can't be aggressive. We've got to be passive now. Be passive. Now use our left back now. Use our CDM. Run back. Run back. See, I'm running back. Look, I'm not using my centre backs at all. Running back here. Okay, now I made a mistake. Running back. Pushing him away from goal. See, I'm pushing him wide. And then when a time opportune moment comes, then you can switch to your left back and right back when you need to. Again, let's give him the ball again, one more time. Again, we're going to press from the front with Dembele. We're going to pass, stop the passing lane to either one. Look on the radar. I'm trying to see how I cut that. Look, rewind that clip. What we're going to have to do is, I can't really show that now, but skip back 10 seconds. My eyes, I was looking at the radar, and with the radar, I was looking at Lucas, my right attacking mid, and I cut the passing lane by looking at the radar. So even though I couldn't see him on the screen, I was still trying to cut the passing lanes with the radar. Again, same thing here. Going to use Lucas. Remember, when you press the L1 button, you'll switch to play with a gold icon above his head, guaranteed like that. Made a mistake here, no problem. Run back, run back, run back. Use our left back a little bit to cover space. Now we have to use our left back. We're going to force commit. Not over commit too much. We're going to use our centre back now. Push him away from goal. You see that? We're stopping him from cutting inwards. That's the key. Again, 1-2 again. Get the ball with Lucas. We're going to do a ball all the way. Do a 1-2. And what we're going to do is going to run out of position with Lucas now. And I actually what I want to do is I want to move Lucas out of the way now. Don't do this. Now, here I got no left back. So I'm going to run back with Lucas and cover for that left back position. The right back, sorry. You see I'm covering for the right back until Mendy goes into position. Then you can change. It's also about covering runs. If you see a gap, now we're going to use I committed a big mistake there. Slide tackle to recover. We tried to switch to Goretzka there. We couldn't because of delay. And that's the thing you asked me, what if you switch to the wrong player? The key thing is you have to recover. I knew, for example, the imminent danger was that striking option. So I tried blocking out. Again, we're going to lob the ball forward again. Again, we're going to run back with Goretzka now. Run back, running JOCKEY, running into Ben Yedder. See that? We're stopping the pass. Look at this. I'm looking at Ben Yedder. Look, I don't care about that player. I'm focusing on Ben Yedder. Now he's close by. Then I can switch. See? It's only when he goes into a dangerous position like down the wing, then I switch to the actual centre back or back line. Again, we're going to press from the front now. We're going to run back with Ben Yedder here. We're going to use... Okay, we got the ball again. Made a mistake. Fine. Again, lob the ball forward. Let's try defending this. We're going to run back now. Now we realise Dembele is too far away. You're going to use our CDMs. Again, pushing him away from goal. See? He's going away. I'm not letting him go centrally. That's the key. A lot of you guys are trying to chase him from behind. Watch. I'm just acting as a visual deterrent. Look, see, look. I'm like, you know what? Go down the wing. I don't want you to go in the middle. I'm stopping. See, I'm stopping. Look at Sissoko. I'm stopping the pass to the strikers. And then once you look, that shot from there, let him take the shot. Is he going to score from Ben Yedder? Even with he had R9. Would he score from there? Absolutely not. See, that's the key. Don't feel like, see, the problem is many of you guys are defending in the way you're thinking, I need to stop him from shooting. Don't think that way. Think of the way as if he's going to take a shot anyway, the best thing I can do is reduce the chance of him scoring, whether that is by reducing the angle towards goal, therefore reducing his percentages. And statistically speaking, you're going to decrease the chance of scoring. You see, don't think that the player can never have a shot. You know, if someone can shoot from anywhere, that was a bit dodgy. That is Areola, I suppose, at his key. But you see, the key thing is, at this moment of time, is understand it's all about being safe. You know, your opponent's always going to take a shot. He can take a shot from anywhere. The key thing is you want to reduce his chances. Now we're going to attempt to win this game back. We're going to activate team press. I really wouldn't recommend you doing that, should I say, team press at this stage of when it's 0-0. Only use team press when you're losing like 1-0 and it's 70 minutes, for example. We're going to try to get the ball back here. Okay, now we've got team press on, so we know our players are going to press. We're going to right stick switch, and we're going to do a combination of right stick switching. We're going to run into him, and we're going to also do covering run. See, like I'm doing covering run. See that? I'm seeing gaps. I'm trying to cut the pass. See, like that with Schulz, how I cut the passing lane. Now let's go all out attack. We're going to play for the final attack now. We're going to put all the D-pad tactics on, and we're going to trigger everyone to go forward because we've got one final attack. We don't want to lose the ball though, because then we'll be in trouble. So we're going to make sure we have the ball. We have to go forward now. We're going to do a drag back into the space. We're going to wait for Dembele to overlap Dembele. Got a bit lucky here. Oh, that was unlucky. Offside. But you see, that's just the perfect example of just defending in general. As you can see, apart from that defensive mistake that was conceded in the end, that's going off the pitch. Referee going to blow the whistle. Thank you. Apart from that one mistake, there wasn't really anything that happened in the game. I mean, I can show you some of the replays. I can go over just some small segments that will really help you as well. So if you are watching to this part of the video, this will help you as well defensively. So you can see he's playing a 4-4-2 as well. I had one shot on goal. That's all that matters, you know. I was trying to say, don't look at stats too much because I had one shot on goal, but I dominated the game. So yes, he had 4 shots, but there's 4 shots for nothing. Again, look at this. Look, watch this. Look, it's simple. Look here. Look, got the ball over here. Bad defending from him. He should have man-marked that passing lane a bit better. Then once the ball's over here, he's kind of panicking. With Renato Sanchez, I think he did somewhat of a decent job. Then he overcommitted. You see that? Instead of going towards me, he kind of went away from me, and that passing lane was on. Again, now watch this pass option now with Ben Yedder. Now watch here. I get the ball with the striker. Now I see Ben Yedder. Now with Sissoko, I realize at last minute. Then here, at this point, the CDMs are too far away. Select. So watch. I choose Schulz, and watch the way I defend is I push him away from goal. Do you see that? I'm pushing him away from goal. You see that? I'm not even doing anything. All I'm doing is holding a running jockey. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to move along with you. See, I'm moving along with him. With Schulz. Look at Schulz. I'm moving along with him. Moving along with him. See, I'm blocking the central areas. I'm forcing him. Why? Look at that. See? Instead of running towards him and overcommitting like many of you guys do, I'm not running towards him. I'm just saying, you know what? I've got this angle over here. I'm forcing you to go down wide. And that's the key. That is honestly the key. It's pushing him away from goal. Look here. Again, and look at the angle. Now, that is a near post angle. Don't get me wrong. But that angle for him to score from there is so rare. I'm just locking out the central areas of the goal. That's what I'm doing. Act as a vegetarian. And I'll be honest, even like over here, watch with Sissoko. I'm man marking the striker, you see? Then the pass gets played, and then I see that player. I don't know who that is. Golovin, I think. Watch. See, watch with Sissoko how I'm man marking the striker. Look at Sissoko. Look at how I'm running with him. I'm selecting Sissoko, and I'm man marking that pass. This is what's really, and this is honestly what I would say, the difference between, I would say, silver and I would say gold and then elite going up there. You can see that this is a big difference a lot of players make. Again here, I'm man marking with Sissoko, as you can see over there, man marking with Sissoko. And then here, I don't follow him all the way because look, at this point I realize, okay, you know what? Goretzka's now covering that passing lane. He can't make the pass, and now there's more imminent danger towards middle because if Ben Yedder gets the ball and he does a fake shot, then he can just run inside. So then I change direction. So you see here, I mark the striker up until the imminent danger has gone away. Look, so imminent danger is there. I marked imminent danger. Okay, Goretzka's got him covered and he's gone down the wing. That's fine. So I switch to Goretzka and Sissoko, and then watch. And I cover the central areas. Go look at this. Look here. I'm just forcing him away. Look, by the time I catch up to him, and that's what you're doing. You're forcing him to take these crazy pop shots that will never go in. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this really did help. And I'll be honest, this goal that we can see over here, I mean, there's nothing you can do about this. I suppose you can. This is when I don't know what that was. Maybe it was my fault there, but the goalkeeper, you know, bad save. That's what a 700. That's what a 700 coin goalkeeper would do, I suppose. And that I don't know what that is. It's already a goal at that point. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, boys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next time. If you do have any questions, do of course let me in the comments down below. Take it easy and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.